ClowdyWorld. And every now and then, man, a story comes up that just really makes you get in your feels, bro. We gotta talk about how this YouTuber just lost a lot, man. And Model just lost everything. So we're talking about this man, YouTuber Drift Games, and how his entire custom car garage of every car that he's worked on, put time into, and developed for over 5 years has just went up in flames. Every multi-million-dollar car, every $1 million car, every drifted textbook tricked out car, every Fast and Furious car, every Lamborghini car gone. You genuinely hate to see it, man. Now, Drift Games is pretty unique content creator because he's in a niche where YouTube doesn't always like to push the drifting car motion type of content on YouTube. Not that there isn't a big community for it, but pushes in. You have to be very specific about what you show, and you have to really be on point with how you edit those type of videos, because one small move and it can be restricted and things like that, and you know, that's just how it goes. Now, I feel for this man a lot because, bro, like, that's such a genuinely amazing car collection. And the worst part was that he said that none of the cars had insurance. Oh, bro. Oh, bro, I can't even laugh, bro. I can't even chuckle. Like, it really hurts to see a content creator, human being, a person in general, male, woman, whatever, lose everything, bro. Especially because I can only imagine how long and how much time that it took for him to be able to put that time into, you know, those type of projects and get that type of content from that car. Like, this just doesn't make sense. Not because the fire is sus or anything like that, but because sometimes life don't make sense. How you can put everything and everything's worth into something. You can literally, it seems like he did his thing. Like, the cars weren't vandalized, the cars weren't stolen. You know, he bought the warehouse, he did what he had to, he made sure it was cool, and did all this other stuff. He did everything that someone realistically can do outside of insurance. And again, for most of those cars that you trick out and customize, you can't insure them after the fact, unless it's like a GT or a Dodge, or cars that have a history of having, you know, heavy work and modifications done to them. It's usually not respected and not really agreed upon with most insurances, that at least in America that I know of. So it just sucks, man, that this is what happens, bro. So money can only do so much when taking rarity and accountability and availability of some of these cars or parts into account. And not even to mention the sentimental value, where some of these vehicles, like, these are vehicles that are genuine 1 of 1s, 2 of 100s, 3 of 1000s, like real deal cars that have a real impact in history, bro. It's a shame, man. It really is a shame, bro. Having to deal with insurance especially can be a huge pain. I had to deal with insurance, man, on a vehicle, and bro, let me tell you, even though I had every single thing handled, it still took weeks to almost a month to get everything handled. I'm talking about, I had an open shut case, a case so good they even called me saying that we don't understand why this took so long, you were 100% in the right. And it still took over a month to get it handled legally with the insurance. Plus, it still took a month and change, not a month, about a week and a week to 10 days after that to start getting the payments of what I was owed put in. Overall, a 40 to 50 day period that, you know, I'm young, so you know that really affects how I bring income in. So just to give a kind of a short evaluation, that this stuff really can bite and take a lot of time out of you, man. Now, they're only getting max 25% of the insurance costs, bro. In his recent video, they said that most of them are not there, and insurance will never equal a free replacement. These vehicles are genuine 1 of 1s, and even if you're a progressive or a big company, like if someone had 30 cars estimated at, let's say, $10 to $25 million, no insurance company is gonna want to pay that full amount back. No one's gonna want to pay back 7 figures of money. That's crazy. Now, they should, because I'm assuming he was paying high level insurance for the things that he was paying for, but we all know we live in the real world. Insurance companies don't ever want to pay nobody no money. That's why they're insurance companies. So I just hate, bro. I just hate to see it, but because he lost 3/4 of everything, bro. Even if insurance covers the basic fair market value, a lot of those cars were not road legal. It's pennies compared to the value of what they had. It's just about a total loss. It's genuinely about a total loss. Now, I know it'll probably get paid out, man, but it just still sucks to lose all of that collection, man. And he would have needed multiple types of insurance. This is act of God insurance. This is also basic car insurance. This is basic fire insurance. Then you need like, bro, he realistically, to at least get 50% back, he would have had to have 3 types of specific insurances going on all at the same time to at least get back half of what he put into it, bro. Now, if I had to be honest, man, I genuinely feel like someone must have did this type of stuff on purpose, man. But again, that's them, bro. That's whatever happens. Like, that's just how life goes. But my question is that I can't believe there wasn't some type of like fire suppression system like in the garage, bro. Like, that's too many vehicles, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's insane. But then when I look into the video, it said that when I watched it, it said that he had a newer building and it had a fire suppression system and fire resistant walls and held the fire off for about 3 hours. But once it made it through the fire resistant walls and got the first car, it was over. And that's real. Like, that's very real right there. But then to me, that also makes me feel like, bro, why don't you got no camera in your car collection? Or more like, why don't you have a motion sensing camera? A fire, bro, any doorbell zoom camera is gonna peep that, bro. It just feels as if there were steps that could have probably been taken to directly minimize what was going on. And it just sucks, man. Like, I would be in tears, bro. Oh, I fell down to my knees in a long time. Because maybe suppression system, most likely not, but I did see that they said there was fireproofing. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like with vehicles like that, you need a genuine, like, whenever you have something where the value is over $1 million, you need to put at least 10% of that evaluation into making sure that those things cannot be affected. You need to put at least 10% in that into insurance, not car insurance, but overall insurance in general. Fire suppression systems, vehicles, hoses, motion sensing cameras, things that are good, bro. This isn't even $10,000 of investment. Now again, that's a lot of money for any of us regular degglers, but for a multi-millionaire and for a multi-millionaire content creator, that's literal pennies to protect millions of dollars worth of your investments. That's just me. Again, that's my perspective on this. I feel extremely bad and I feel very heartbroken for this creator because I've had 2 duds before, vehicles. The pain of having a dud and the pain of having a car be literally totaled, bro, it's a different type of pain, and I can only imagine. That's my regular degler, man. Caddy, CTS. But seeing someone who has some of the rarest cars, or I'll say one of the greatest car collections in the modern age, because, you know, I don't want to meet much, but of course, this is a literal content creator whose entire job is finding rare cars. Like, this is that would have been one of the, I'll say, top 50 car collections in the world. In flames, man. It's very sad to see, and, you know, I hate to see that on anyone. Overall, bro, ClowdyWorld, let me know what you all are thinking. How do you all feel about the Drift Games YouTuber? How do you feel about his careers? How do you feel about everything that happened, man? ClowdyWorld, let me know y'all thoughts. And we gone.